Hello ladies, welcome back to CapoFit Mom's CapoFitness. Let's start with a warm-up again. Same warm-up as before. Do arm circles, backwards and forwards. And a ginga step. Arm circles with your other arm, backwards and forward. Ginga in between. And arm circles again. This is the same warm-up we used in former lessons, so I'm not going to talk much. Just follow along and get yourself moving a little bit. Stretch out your legs. And change legs. And change legs. And again, try and get a little more stretch out of this one by pushing the heel of your back leg towards the back and your front knee towards the front, kind of stretching yourself out as far as you can. Change one last time. And usually you want to hold a stretch for 30 seconds. Get in a wide base, cross your arms and just dangle, hang out there. And then come up slowly. Quad stretch. And again you can hold onto a chair or a table or something. And make sure your knees are parallel and you push your hips forward. Change legs. Alright, check that out a little bit. And last, ankle circles. Circle your ankle in one direction a few times, then the other direction, and other foot. Alright, now you're ready. You're nice and warm. Let's learn another move, Esquiva Basica. Start off with a ginga, and then when you're in a lunge position, nice lunge, wide stance, long stance, you're going to go down into a full lunge and change legs with a ginga step in between. Make sure you keep your hands in front of your face to protect yourself and lean your torso towards your front thigh. Esquiva Basica. We're going to go do this a little faster. A ginga in between and Esquiva Basica. Remember, it's a martial art, so you are dodging a kick with this move, which means you're kind of moving out of the way. That's why you will keep your torso leaning over your front thigh and your hand protecting your face. Now we're going to do static Esquiva Basica lunges, 12 each leg, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Other leg. ginga step in between, and get yourself nice set up in a long lunge stance. Get down and up and down and up. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 again. 6, nice and slow. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, beija floor. And ginga in between. Always ginga. Alright, now that you learned the basics of Esquiva Basica, we're going to just practice this for 45 seconds. Start off with a ginga, Esquiva Basica, and just step. And every time you step your leg back, you're going to go down into Esquiva Basica. It is a lot harder than it looks, and it definitely gets your heart rate up. You want to remember to kind of keep your torso lower down towards your front thigh. There's Gavillon. And keep your hand in front of your face. It's a martial art. Okay, now that we know Esquiva Basica, we're going to start off again with ginga, and we're going to add a tiny little move, which is a toe tap. Go down, Esquiva Basica, come up, and tap your toe before you go into the next ginga step. Alright, so you can do this a lot slower. This will really challenge your balance, and it is more important that you take your time and stabilize your pelvis and get your standing foot nice and grounded before you tap your toe. And then speed it. So it's quality over quantity, sorry. So I'd rather you just do a few really nice repetitions than many sloppy ones. Esquiva Basica, toe tap. Ginga, Esquiva Basica, toe tap, and ginga. And congratulations, you have now experienced how CapoFitness can really get your heart rate up and make your legs schwabble. Okay, now to the strength training part. We're going to start off with 1 minute of squats. You want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, and then squat as deep as you can comfortably and come back up. You want to keep your chest up, and you want to keep your feet anchored to the floor. Next up is a single leg touchdown. It's very important with this exercise that you hinge back in your with your hips as if you wanted to close the door with your butt. Keep your back straight, keep your neck aligned, and one leg lifts slightly up, and the same hand goes down and touches the other foot. If you can't go as low as to touch your foot, you can touch your knee, or however low you can go without arching your back. Now to our second set of squats. Again, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and squat down as low as you can, comfortably. Remember, keep your chest up and I want you to anchor your feet to the floor, especially your big toe and your heels and the outside of your foot, so you feel very, very strong in your feet. Now a second set of single leg touchdowns. Change your leg and again hinge back from your hips as if to close a door with your butt, and keep your back straight, don't arch your back, and try and keep your neck in alignment, so don't look up. And again, it's important to keep the foot, the standing foot, anchored to the floor, and you want to kind of just let your the leg that lifts up dangle back freely and go as slow as you possibly can. You don't have to go all the way down, but over time you want to work on being able to touch your foot. Alright, that's it for today's workout. Let's cool down a little bit. Some light ginga. I like to ginga lightly, not go too deep, not go too fast. Just relaxed to get your heart rate down, and also it'll reinforce the movement pattern. Just do some light ginga. And now twist back over your front leg. Just kind of look behind you and twist your spine. Just lightly, don't force it. Just a light twist. I do some shoulder rolls backwards, forwards, loosen up those shoulders a little bit. And now open up your chest, and then clasp your hands behind your back. Push your hands down and stand up tall. Now if you can't get your hands to clasp, you can also just touch your fingertips. Or repeat, open up your chest, clasp your hands, push them down, stand up tall. Or you could also just push your arms back if this is too much of an intense stretch. Okay, next up is quad stretch. Grab your ankle and pull it towards your butt. You can hold on to something if you want to. And with this stretch, you just want to make sure that your knees are aligned and that you push your hips slightly forward. Change legs. So you feel the stretch in the upper part of your on the front part of your thigh. Change legs again. As a rule of thumb, you want to hold each stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds for it to be effective. Change legs again. Alright, now do a modified cat-cow, a standing cat-cow, where you just go from rounding your back to arching your back. And just place your hands lightly on your knees. And do a couple of these, they feel so good on your back. Now we want to stretch out our legs again, go in runner's lunge. And if you can, only if you can, from runner's lunge, stand up, push your hips backwards, and pull the toes of your front leg upwards. And that's going to give you a nice calf stretch. But if standing up is too intense, then just stay down and do the runner's lunge. That's fine. Alright, you completed today's workout. Congratulations. I hope you had a lot of fun, and I hope I see you in next session.